Good morning, guys. I am getting ready for the day. Just got my skincare done. You can see my LED lights in the background. I love it. This is going to be the first vlog on this camera. I need to set it up where I can send everything to my phone and edit, because I'm still editing on my phone. I bought this editing program, whatever, on there, and I'm so bad with that kind of stuff. So until I get something different and actually take the time to learn something, I'm just going to continue to do it that way. But hopefully the quality is better because the camera is so good. And I'm having trouble finding my... Here it is. Okay. So the thing with this room being so dark, which I love, is that it's hard to see for makeup and everything. So I do have this really nice lighted mirror that magnifies. If I didn't have this, I would literally it'd be like a shot in the dark. There's no light. I don't like natural sunlight in the bedroom. That's why we have all those curtains. I cannot wait to show you guys the finished product, but it's not quite done yet. We have one more end table coming in. We have lamps coming in. Our sheets come in today. We need a new bed. But until then, I'm gonna doctor it up with throw pillows and all kinds of stuff. Let's see. So I did a declutter on my channel not too long ago, but I need to organize and declutter a little bit more and use the things that I have up, because I want new makeup. I don't buy makeup very much at all, but I'm sick and tired of the stuff I have, and it's honestly, I've had it for so long. I just want to use it up because I don't like to waste stuff and then get different makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Lorac Pro shadows and just kind of do a light base. So today I am doing my first actual session of hypnosis, which I'm really excited about. Yesterday's video was my Groupon session, which just focused on relaxation, and I'm so surprised it was so emotional. I wasn't expecting that, but when I emailed him, he's like, oh, that's very normal, that's a good sign. It means you needed to get it out. And I'm very excited to actually dive into the program. It was kind of expensive. It's $1,900 for 10 sessions, but then you have a life coach for life. You can call him, text him, whatever, and he doesn't charge you for that. And I'm excited about that because I feel like a life coach will be better for me than like a therapist for my panic disorder. Just because I'm very spiritual, and I just think this is a really neat approach. I've always been intrigued by it. I'm excited to do it. So I'm also getting my nails done at 11. I have these on one casualty always, of course. But that's what happens when they're so long. I wanted to do like this really fun like mix of different neon colors, but I don't have time because it's usually about a little over 2 hours for my nails, because we do like crazy stuff, and my appointment is at 1, and it's like a 15-20 minute drive from the salon. So I'm just gonna do a solid color today, and I'm like trying to decide what to do. This is not like me at all to have nails like this. I usually do black or black with gems or just really fancy. But for some reason I'm like feeling red today, which I usually hate the color red on me. So I don't know. I'll probably put it on and then just hate it instantly. I texted Bo and asked him. He likes to pick my nail colors. Can't go wrong with solid black, but I did that the time before this. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, it's summer. I like these vibrant colors. So yeah, I want to take you guys along with me on this journey of hypnosis and let you know my true thoughts and feelings, my experience, kind of what they find out about me, the things I say. I'm scared, I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm happy, I'm ready to open up, and dive in. So I'm very lucky to be able to do this. I really think it's going to help me. If one session, the Groupon session, like I said, you guys should totally check out. Usually there's like a $40 Groupon to check it out. You should take advantage of it. I felt so relaxed. The whole day I was like calm and relaxed. More so than if I took like my anxiety medication. So there's hope for me, I feel. I feel empowered. And that was just the relaxation thing. So, who knows? Who knows? All right, so I'm going to hop off here because I don't want this to be crazy long. I have like a really busy day to take you on today and testing out my new camera and everything. I'm a little nervous about it because I'm so bad with technology, but we're going to do it. We're going to master it because this is the year of challenges and taking them head on and owning it. So I can do it. I can figure out the freaking camera and the editing software. It's time. It's time. Okay. Hey guys, I am just getting to the hypnosis place. Got my nails done. I did red. I've never done red before. I don't know why. I just always feel like it doesn't look good on me. Hold on, I have a text. I don't know what this is. Anyway, okay. So I've never done red before, and I just thought, you know what, with my skin tone and everything, I'm kind of getting over doing black nails all the time, which I've been doing like neons, and I thought I'd do this. Anyway, I'm here for hypnosis. And I'm excited for it, although I'm like a little nervous because today is the day we're gonna dive deep into things. So I don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna come out, what kind of emotions I'm gonna have. I'm just really intrigued and excited. I had my deep relaxation thing yesterday and I know it works. I was just shocked. I can't believe how emotional I was. So I'm really kind of nervous but more excited to do this today. So I just want to check in with you, show you guys my nails, let you know I'm going in and I'm excited. Also I posted something on TikTok yesterday. It was like this road rage thing. You can only post 60 seconds on TikTok, okay? 60 seconds. So I had to edit quite a bit of it out. It was supposed to be a vlog for YouTube, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not doing it. So this girl was riding my like tail bumper to bumper in my nice SUV, okay, and she's driving a piece of shit car, whatever, for a long time. It's a university area is where I was, so there's a no passing zone. There's always cops up there, so I was driving the speed limit, and she was tailing me for a good like 2 minutes like that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything. So I think it's rude. So I slowed down and I slowed down. Like, not crazy. I didn't get to a halt. I didn't get to a stop. I got to maybe 25, okay? And the speed limit was 35. So the girl like revs up in a no passing zone and passes me like a crazy bat out of hell. There's oncoming cars, really stupid, and goes. Well, she pisses me off. I flick her off, whatever. We all do it, and shut up. And I start driving towards her car. Like, I rev up a little bit. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to get bumper to bumper. I'm not doing anything terrible, but I'm going to teach you a lesson. So I lay on my horn because it's fucking rude. It's rude to do what you just did. And I had to cut a lot of that out on TikTok because you get, like I said, 60 seconds. Anyway, so she like starts brake checking me, which I'm not fucking stupid. She's not going to be able to have me hit her because I'm far enough back. But I'm going to let you know that it's not acceptable, and I'm not going to put up with your shit. Like, don't fuck with me. So there's a bunch of people on TikTok that were like, oh yeah, you know, I do this and ha 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 and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then there were dumb, like, people on there that were like, oh my God, you're the problem. It's like, actually, I didn't do anything wrong, okay? Just shut your fucking mouth. People just don't get it. And I feel sorry for so many people. I started kind of deleting really stupid comments, and I thought, you know what? I make money off of people's commenting. So all comments welcome. I just had to like vent about that because it was really bothering me that there are some people out there that just don't get it. And if you're a 100% perfect driver all the time since the day you got your license, following all traffic rules and absolutely no road rage ever, not swearing at traffic, not beeping your horn, nothing, then go ahead and comment stuff. But if you have a day like I had, or an experience like I had, or whatever, like if you have something bad to say, just like scroll on, like just don't even, because I'm sure you're not perfect. Okay, people are so stupid. Anyway, I'm punctual. I'm 20 minutes early. I'm gonna head in and wait because his time is precious, my time is precious, and I have filming to do tonight. So I'll check back in with you guys. I'm so excited to see what today brings. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the clouds in the background. That's like beautiful. Okay, so I am just leaving my hypnosis, my second, or well, it's my first session actually. And I gotta drive home at the same time to tell you about it because Bo has a rain day. We've got some plans, so I just wanted to, it was very interesting today. So we sat and talked a little bit. So my sessions are 90 minutes, and like the first hour it's kind of like a counseling session. We kind of dive into, you know, different things. Today we talked about why I really want to do this program. And the first reason is my panic attacks and anxiety, because I am anxiety like ridden. I have panic attacks daily. It's starting to control my life. I have good parts and then I have bad parts of the year where things get better and then they get really bad. Sometimes I can't drive. Sometimes I can drive a long ways. Every day I need medication for it. I can't help it. I do everything that I can to not take my medicine. Distraction. I'm doing this hypnosis. I have different things I try to psych myself out. Psych myself out with, which is, you know, my pulse ox when I feel like I can't breathe. And then just words of affirmation. I know it sounds so dumb, but like that kind of stuff really does work. Anyway, that's one big portion of it. So we're gonna try to dive into what makes me anxious, what's causing this. And then the other reason I really wanted to do this is I feel this deep spiritual, it's a beautiful little park, beautiful, strong calling spiritually that is pulling me or trying to tell me something or contact me. I know it sounds like crazy, but I just feel this, you know, is it my grandmother? Is it, you know, something from a past life? What is it? So he brought to my attention that maybe the two are related. I hope you're not shaking too much. And I never really thought about that before. He's like, maybe your life is on such a path where, you know, your spirituality is trying to tell you something and it's causing anxiety to try to get your attention. I'm like, okay, well, that's one way to think of it. It's a different way to think of it, and I actually appreciate looking at it from other aspects to try to figure it out, because obviously what I'm doing to figure it out isn't working. My anxiety can be completely random. It can be triggered by traumatic events, whatever. Anyway, so then we started talking about some of the experiences that I've had in my life that have caused me trauma. Today we focused on, it's shaking, I'm sorry, it's gonna be, so this might be triggering, so if you're triggered by sexual assault, don't watch. If you're under the age of 18, don't watch, whatever. I've had many instances in my life where I have been sexually assaulted. I don't want to dive into them too deeply, but as a child, as an adolescent, and then as an adult. And these experiences are obviously very traumatic in my mind. And even though I go throughout my life and my day not thinking about them every day, I don't. He told me I'm very resilient, which actually made me feel empowered. That even though these traumas happen and everything, I'm not a victim. I'm very resilient and I'm very strong. And sometimes I need to hear that, even though I do feel it. It's nice to hear that from somebody else, because then there are other days where I feel like I'm failing everything. But with everything that I've gone through in my life, actually, I feel personally that I have a pretty good head on my shoulders for what I've gone through. So here we are with Green Bay roundabouts. Okay. So he brought to my attention. So we're going to dive into the past lives, right? Where this is something that we're going to talk about. I feel a very strong calling and connection with the Middle East. I want to do a 23andMe test just to figure out exactly the percentages of what I am with everything. Okay, apparently I am too distracted, and we're gonna ride this roundabout all the way around like a merry-go-round and do it again. He brought up the fact that sometimes in past lives we bring whatever happened into the next life, right? So I have obviously attracted creeps and freaks and losers and pedophiles my whole life for no reason. No one ever deserves to be assaulted. I don't care what anybody says. First of all, when you're a kid, definitely not, right? When you're an adolescent, I think it's so stupid when people say, oh, she shouldn't have wore that or whatever. Like, first of all, the day that I was assaulted as an adolescent, I wasn't wearing anything provocative. As an adult, nothing provocative. And it's just disgusting, the excuses people make. Also, what I find disgusting is how families normalize it or try to push it under the rug. It's like I want to talk about these experiences, but then again, it's so public and personal and really throwing it out there that I don't know if I'm ready to. But maybe I'm just going to say this one experience, okay? So when I was 3 years old, apparently, and I don't obviously have a recollection of this, apparently I told my grandmother that my grandpa, not her husband, but whatever, touched me like big girls get touched or something. I don't have any recollection of saying that. So my mom naturally called the police. A child psychologist came. I do have memories of talking to a child psychologist. As a, you know, being very young. I hate the west side of Green Bay. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. This is like, it's busy traffic, and I don't know what my truck is doing. I don't know why I got to take every freaking roundabout. Okay. All right. Well, now I kind of get what I'm doing here. Coming in, baby. Here it comes. So anyway, I didn't remember that, and it was kind of pushed out of my mind. Everything went on. Apparently I was something with being checked out wasn't quite right. This is kind of all gibbery because I'm like distracted with traffic. I'm so sorry. But my parents pushed it off. My grandpa, I remember being an amazing guy. Okay, an amazing grandpa. I spent a lot of time with him. I don't personally feel like he ever did anything. There's no way. However, my stepdad, who actually adopted me when I was like 1 or 2, did molest me when I was 17. I was taking a nap, and I remember him just coming up and touching in between my legs, and then just ran down the stairs. I remember that vividly, but I blocked it in my head because it was so, I just was in shock and disgusted, and I felt gross and terrible, and so I blocked it out. And I don't remember anything else about that day. I never told my mom, I never told anybody because I was embarrassed. I didn't want it to be real. I have a way, that's one of my coping mechanisms, to just block out trauma and pretend like it just never existed, and then I wonder why I have problems, you know, in the future. Oh my God, that guy's flying like a bat out of hell. Anyway, this is true story, whatever. Just a second, okay. It's really hard for me to open up and talk to you guys, especially not knowing who my audience is, so please be kind. I'm not haunted by these experiences. I feel disgusted. I try not to think about them very much, actually, and I'm getting off of the subject here, but this was part of it. I had to get in depth with these experiences. So I'm gonna get off that subject. That was just one of the experiences, okay? So anyway, he was like, sometimes in past lives, like, you know, maybe something happened to you in a past life. Maybe you were a sex slave in the Middle East, or like, you know, you don't know because you have this drawing to the Middle East. Maybe, you know, and you're attracting these pedophiles and crazy magnets in this life, undeserving, obviously. Maybe in a past life you have not let it go and are still harboring those hard feelings, and it has followed you into this life, and that's why you had traumatic experiences. Something definitely to think about. I don't know. I mean, this is session 1, right? So, I mean, nothing. When he said that to me, though, the sad thing about that is that I wasn't fazed by it. I wasn't like, oh my God, no way. There's no way. Oh my God. I didn't feel like that. I was just like, I don't know. Maybe it's possible, because I feel like I'm conditioned in this life to normalize the feelings that happens, even though I know it's wrong. It's not okay. But I just am so like conditioned to it because it's happened to me so many times. And I'm not talking like some of my experiences where, you know, other children doing things to me, you know, at a babysitter's house. Just like, obviously something was going on with those kids at home. I don't know. I just like, it's very traumatic and sad that those things happen, and they do change a person, and it brings problems in your day-to-day life. These are real things that have happened to me. So anyway, we did the hypnosis then. The last half hour was hypnosis. And today was about bringing your mind, your body, and your soul, your spirit energy together as one. And instead of, you know, going in all different directions with your mind, your body, and your beliefs and your spirit, whatever, to hold everything together and cleanse your thoughts of all of the guilt and feelings that are so negative and hard to hold on, heavy to hold on to, that you don't need to hold on to anymore, because life needs to move on. I don't want to be sad and depressed and feel miserable or scared and anxious all my life from things that have happened to me, and let them go. So today's hypnosis was trying to visualize washing a driveway, and with each washing of a section, you're cleansing your mind of your negative thoughts. You're just kind of going through your mind. Okay, what am I feeling? Am I resentful? Am I angry? Am I anxious? What am I feeling? Cleanse it, feel it, let it go. And then your body, any aches and pains and muscle aches, you know, my hand has been killing me, just like whatever. Feel it, heal, allow yourself to heal, allow your spirit to be with you and to know your purpose and guide you. And I was very, very relaxed. This one was a little bit harder for me because I am very closed off when it comes to talking about stuff. With him, I'm not, because I know that if I don't open up, then I will not get through anything. I'm not going to get anywhere. So I know I have to, and I'm ready. I am finally, for the first time in my life, which is brand new to me actually, because I'm very closed off. Sometimes when I'm upset, I can't even talk. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I physically cannot. Like, I just can't open up. So I feel like something inside of me is like, girl, something has got to give. You have got to change. Something has got to change, or you're going to die from the inside out. It's going to be a slow, painful, sad death. Miserable life. And I don't want that. I don't deserve that. I don't want that. I don't need that. So I feel like, so the recording will be sent back to me tonight. I meet with him again on Monday to kind of dive deeper. And it's kind of like one step back, 2 steps forward sort of thing. He's like, because you're rehashing these feelings, you're definitely going to have emotions and feelings and whatever. You have to get through them. You have to feel them. You have to let them go. So I feel calm. It was very relaxing, just like it was yesterday. I felt peace and tranquil and serenity, which is a feeling I never, ever, ever feel, because I'm in fight or flight mode all the time. Yesterday, after I made that video for you guys, I was relaxed the whole day. I was tranquil. I had a good cry that I told you I never have, because I don't allow myself. I just don't cry anymore. I'm just so used to the bad stuff. I need to like go through that a couple of times and really work on what exactly I'm feeling, because I have pushed those feelings down so long and so far down that I don't even know what I'm feeling, which in itself is like a victory to know that. It's like, okay, really, what do I feel? You know, what do I feel? Because I've spent most of my life running from feeling anything. So that's healthy. I mean, it's healthy. And so I need to go through this a couple more times before I see him next, and really allow myself to feel and experience, and hopefully let go of those feelings. Like I said, I got crazy. Woo. Here we are shaking. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is probably terrible. These roads are shit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend the time to really do that session a couple more times and just see where I end up with it. And I'll talk a little bit more throughout the week in these vlogs about kind of where I've come from. But isn't it interesting, though, the sex slave thing? Like, I don't know if I believe it. I don't know. Maybe. It's possible, I guess. Anything's possible, really. I mean, it happens today in other countries. It happens today in this country. Like, stuff you never think will happen to you, and it's stuff that you don't want to think about at all, and it's still stuff that happens. So we're going to dive deeper into that. Like I said, I'm a little skeptical, but it is working. It's working for me. I feel calm and peaceful, and it is helping me to kind of grasp where I need to be, because I have for so long not understood my feelings, because so much trauma has happened, and I haven't been able to go through each individual thing and assess it and feel it and let it go, ever. I've never allowed myself to do that. I just kind of go on to the next fucking day just to move on, just to move on, just to move on. Constantly reinventing myself, constantly trying to push it away so I can be a better mom, distracting myself, pushing those feelings further, further, further into the core of who I am, and never healing. So I have a problem with that, and I know that's a problem, and it causes issues for me in my day-to-day life. It's probably one of the reasons I have anxiety. I know it's the reason why, like when Bo leaves for work, I lock every door, I check every window, then I'll go and check the door knob again, and then I check the windows again, and then I close the blinds, and then every once in a while, if it's really bad, I will move a shelf over the doors, and then I'm peeking out the windows. Like, nothing is going on, nothing's happening. I know nothing is going to happen, I know that, but it doesn't mean I'm not terrified, I'm scared shitless that something will happen because of my past. So those kinds of things I do know to be true. I need a security system, a very strong one, so that I can have peace of mind. I know this. I need to get through it, and I feel like it's going to help me a lot. And I feel like it's going to become very emotional but today I'm just a little conflicted with, oh my God, what is it that I feel? So I hope that makes sense. I hope this wasn't like all over the place. I have my camera footage. This was done on my phone, so hopefully the quality is better. This 19 minutes gonna be a long vlog. So I'm gonna upload everything either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know, it doesn't matter to you guys, whatever. And get this up as soon as I can, because I know there are people who really want to, you know, follow the journey with me. So I love you guys. I'm gonna close off this vlog for the day, and I will see you in the next one.